Hello, friends. Welcome back to another practical session of A to Z Accounting Pro. So today we are going to discuss about vacation salaries, accrual of the same, calculation of the same, journal entries of the same, and posting the same, and adjusting entries at the end of the next period or next closing, and the effect of the same in financials. So first, let us discuss about the policies, various policies of vacation salaries the companies uses. Okay, so how they are going to accrue the salaries of employees and what are the various policies available to attempt. Okay, okay. Actually, there are two vacation salary policies. One is use it or lose it, and the second one is carry over policy. Okay, what is use it or lose it? As the name states, use it or lose it means if employee don't use all of their vacation days within a certain time frame, they will lose them. Yeah. For example, as on 31st of August, or let us say the year end. Okay. If the company policy is all the employees has to use their vacation by the year end. That means 31st of December. Let us say that if the year end is 31st December. So if they didn't use all their vacation days as on 31st December, that will be taken back and that will be written off by the company. And the employee no more benefits the same in the coming year. Okay, so that is use it or lose it. This policy actually encourage all the employees to take their vacation days. So whenever it is due or in the running year, everyone will take their vacations. And this system also actually prevent the employees from accruing too many unused vacation days. Because whenever, whichever year the vacation days comes due, they will take their vacation. So they don't want to lose it after the year end. So this policy is good for the mental and well-being, mental health and well-being of the staff because if you are taking our vacation on a yearly basis, we will not have stress and we will be in a good health. So this is use it or lose it. Either you use, if you are not use, okay, you just lose it. That's it. Now the second policy is carry over policy. This is actually benefiting the employees. This allows the employees to roll or to carry over the unused vacation days over to the next year. So here there is no issues. The employees can even after 31st December they can use their old due vacation due. Yeah. So they can collect more days to take a long-term vacation whenever they require. But at the same time, this long-term vacation means all our vacations, all the staff vacations are as per the company policies. So if the management approves for a long-term vacation, he don't need to worry about the cash or anything because he already having the required unused vacation on his account. So the third one, this is, the employees gets more flexibility. That is what we have discussed, and this causes the company a high accrual amount because due to more unused leaves, because the carrying over from the past years results in high accrual of the vacation salaries amount. So this is all about the policies. So the second point, let us discuss calculation of accrual. Okay, how the companies calculates the accrual. Here we are going to discuss the carryover policy. Yeah. So uh, this is an example. Okay, we are calculating the vacation salary here as on August 31st, 2023. Okay, end of the month closing. What are the entries and what are the calculations required? So, as per the employment contract, okay, of ABC company, uh, every employee will get 2 vacation days per month as per their contract, signed contract. 2 vacation days per month, 2 days per month. Okay, now here I have created a very simple table. Okay, these are the employees, these are the start date. Okay, the employment start date, and this is their total monthly salary. Okay, this is the accrual balance if they have any balances earlier. Here, since we are doing for the first time, there is no accrual balance. Okay, these are the days earned by them. Okay, whatever accruals they earned so far, and these are the days taken. Okay, whatever leaves they are taken in period, these are the ones, and these are actual accruals. Yeah, days earned minus days taken will give us actual days required, and this is the total of accrual amount required. So let us discuss how we can calculate this part. Yeah, let us say monthly salary. This is as per the employment contract. Okay, and starting balance is like I discussed with you. This is if there is any accrual previous unused vacation leaves that will come here. Now here the days earned. So as per the contract, this employee will get 2 days per month. So how we calculate this? He joined on January 1st, 2023, and we need to book his accrual as of August 31st, 2023. So this is about 8 months, right? 8 months. So he will get 8 months, 2 per month means 8 into 2, 16 days. This calculation I have done here with the help of an Excel formula. Yeah, I have used the year fraction. Okay, year fraction. Year fraction helps us to get the fractioned number of months in a year. I mean, between two dates. Yeah. So here, Mr. A's start date is January 1, and cutoff date for our closing is August 31st. So instead of calculating the days earned manually, we can use the formula because at the time of if we are having hundreds of employees, it will be very much difficult to calculate everything manually. So this is the Excel formula I have created. It is year fraction. Okay, B6. B6 means you can see B6 is his starting date and B2 is the closing date. So how many months he is he can avail the vacations. Okay. Now this uh, from start date to closing date, how many months are there? Then we can multiply that number with the 24. 24 means why we are multiplying with 24? Because uh, every employee gets 2 vacation per month. Means per year everyone will get 24 days. That is why we are multiplying with the 24. Okay. So here, uh, if we calculate even manually, that is correct. So the formula gives us the exact figure to accrue in the books. Okay. Then we can go to the next section, days taken. This is as per our internal documents. We need to find out how many days the employee have availed his leaves. So these days taken will be with also with proper approvals from the management. So um, uh, This can be managed by the HR department, and the HR department will forward the numbers, whatever the days taken, each employee on each month. They will forward, the HR department will forward. Okay, and the next one is accrual days required. So what is the total accrual days required as of August 31st? This number we get if you deduct the earned minus days taken, simple. So the balance remaining for this employee as on 31st August is 14 days. 14 days leave remains. Okay. Now we need to calculate the amount. This is the days now, 14 days. So for 14 days, we need to calculate his salary. Yeah. So this calculation is also very simple. Everyone of us knows. So what I have done here, I have used another formula. This is first we will annualize the salary per day. Means salaries multiplied by 12 months divided by 365 days, which will give you this employee's salary per day. Salary per day. Okay, and that number you multiply with the whatever remaining, whatever leave accrual balance, means here 14 days. Yeah. So here in this case 5,000 multiplied by 12, because 12 means 12 months. I'm annualizing the salary. Okay, 12 months divided by 365 days. Yeah, in a year. So which will give as the per day salary, and it is multiplied by 14. Yeah, you can see the formula applied. Yeah, this is 5,000, okay, into 12 months divided by 365 days into G6 will give 2,301. So this employee's salary is 5,000 and he is having 14 days of accrual leave remaining, and that cost the company 2,300 as of August 31st. So like this way we calculate for each and every employee. Yeah. So if we have a formula for the days earned, and this formula also we can apply. So we can just copy paste the same formula to all employees. So this will make our life easy to calculate the actual amount to be accrued in the books. So here the total amount to be accrued for these three staff in ABC company is 5,558. Okay. Now let us move to the next point: journal entries. Journal entries of accrual. Okay. Now here um, we have already calculated the required accrual of vacation salaries. So what is accrual of vacation salaries? Accrual of vacation salary is a liability because the company is liable to pay that amount to the staff during their vacation or whenever it is due, right? So it is a liability. It is payable to the staff. So we will create an account in the liability side of the balance sheet called, in the liability in the chart of accounts, sorry, in the chart of account or trial balance, we need to create an account called accrued salaries or accrued vacation pay. Okay, this primary group is trade and other payables. Yeah, this primary group means this will go to the financial statements in balance sheet and income statement. You can see this amount only under this head. So there will not be accrued salaries in balance sheet or financial statements. Instead, we will see the group in the group trade and other payables. So we need to create accrued vacation pay. So this is a liability, and uh, at the same time, whenever we are booking that this vacation pay, this accrual, we need to show as an expense, right? Because that is like same like salary. It is an expense to the company. So we need to debit the salaries, vacation salaries in the expense and P&L account with this amount 5,558 as on 31st of August. So here the entry will be expense account letter to credit goes to accrual. So um, salaries, vacation salaries expense account will debit and the accrued salaries in liability will be credited. So that is the first entry. Vacation pay, vacation salaries will be debited. Yeah. How much? So vacation salary because as of 31st of August, ABC Company Limited's total vacation pay per employee is we have calculated and we are accruing it in an accumulated figure because we are booking all the stuff into one account. This is 5,558. Yeah. Now, so we have debited an expense and we have to create a liability because it is payable by the company, right? It is not yet paid. That is why we need to credit to liabilities. So vacation pay and expense account is debited and a liability is created because this accrual means this amount we can use it in the future whenever our staff, our employees goes for vacation or whenever it comes due. Okay. And during the payment, during the payment of that salary, we need to reverse this liability. Yeah. Reverse with liability because now let us say from here Mr. A has we have paid him 2,301, okay, as on 31st of August. So what will be the entry? So here we need to reverse this liability in the books. We have already created liability, we have an accrual. So we need to debit accrued vacation pay during payment. We have to debit accrued vacations pay because we are paying only to Mr. A, not to all. So during payment and credit will goes to bank account because bank account is decreasing while paying. Yeah, asset is decreasing during payment. Yeah. Okay. Here a liability. This is a liability because we have created a new liability. So the liability is increasing. That's why we credited. Here the liability is decreasing. That is why we debited. Okay. Now let us move to the next point. Now we have done with this journal entry. Okay. Now the next is let us post this into the statements, financial statements. These two entries we need to post. First, let us book into the TB. Yeah, instead of directly going to ledger, we are making. I mean, we are doing it in the trial balance. Okay. Now here, vacation pay is an expense account in P&L account, and this is our trial balance. So we need to go all the way down to vacation pay. Here is vacation pay. It is a selling and general and administration expenses. This is the primary group, and in the this you can see in the expense. This is an expense, so you can see it in the income and expenditure statement under selling and general and administration expenses. Okay, so vacation pay debited. Vacation pay debited with 5,558. Right. Okay. The second one we need to go to the liability side, accrued vacation pay. Okay, let us go to the, here is the account, accrued vacation pay, that is credited. Okay, Now we need to book the effect of the same in the income and expenses. Let us see whether it is reflecting or not. So here this is 5,555 in trade and other payables, which will come in the balance sheet. Yeah, balance sheet. So let us go to balance sheet and check this primary group in the balance sheet. Yeah, here let us check. It is we haven't included it yet. So let us include into the trade and other payables. Trade and other payables this balance. Okay. Now let us post the second effect. This is accrued vacation pay, and let us book the expense. So where we have to go for this, we need this is an expense. This is an expense. So we need to go to the income and expenses, the P&L account. We can book this one into the selling, general, and administrative expenses. Okay, with this amount. So let us go to the statement of income, profit and loss, whatever we call here. This is selling, general, and admin expenses that has to be reflected with this amount. It is debit. I mean, the balance is debit. Okay. Now let us book also the next entry. Just check whether our balance sheet is matching or not. It is matching, and the income statement. Okay. Let us remove the decimals here because it doesn't look nice. Yeah. Okay. Um, Now let us see whether our trial balance matches. Yes. Okay. After the first entry, we need to properly check whether it is okay or not. Now the second one here, the payment of the vacation salary to Mr. A, which we need to book here now. We need to debit accrued vacation pay in liability, right? Okay. Let us go to the trial balance in liabilities accounts. Let us check here. We have already booked this, credited this with 5,558 accrual, and now here we need to debit, right? 2,300. Yeah. And the second part, bank account, file payment. So let us go to the bank account of the company. It is credited. Okay. Now this entry we need to check whether it is reflecting in those accounts. So now, while payment, we haven't touched the P&L. Both these accounts are liability and asset, accrued vacation pay and bank account. So let us check the balance sheet. Accrued vacation pay. Accrued vacation pay is trade payable. So here let us go to G27. Means this is the balance. G27 already taken because we have the formula is there and it is linked to the trade and other payables. So automatically this balance will be reflected, the credit balance. This 3,257 means we have this much of accrual balance in the books now. 3,257. Okay, it is a credit balance. Okay, so this much of amount still we can use to pay the vacation pays of the staff. And the second part we have done is in the bank statement. It is also taken because it is also linked to G4. Let us go to the bank, cash and bank balances. 588,000. No, it is not taken because we haven't linked it yet. So now, okay. So that is also done. Just check whether our uh, trial balance is matching. Okay. And the balance sheet, because we have booked 4 entries. Yes, it is matching. And the income statement, just check. Okay. 51,442 is the net income. And in the balance sheet, it is reflecting 51,442. And in the changes in equity, capital and 51,544. That is the net income. Okay, now we have already booked those entries. These two entries we have already booked, and hopefully you have already understand this. And now the next point, next we are going to discuss is about the adjusting entry of the accrual account. So here in August we have booked this amount. So in the coming month of September, okay, the whole picture changed because the employees have used most of the employees used their leave. Okay, here Mr. A used 13 days. Yeah, 13 plus 2 earlier usage, so total 15. Here, he was taken earlier too. Now in September he's taken 10 more days, and in Mr. C also taken 2 more days. His taken leave was 5 days plus 2 he has taken. Yeah, here they were taken 2, 3, 2. Now the whole picture changes in August. All the three employees used their leave. So how we are going to book this? So same salaries, starting date, because it is we have already clubbed the amounts here. Days earned, the same calculation, no difference. Total days taken, whatever days they have taken, 15, 13, 7. And approval days required, same calculation, no difference. Days earned minus days taken. Days earned minus days taken will give accrual days. Yeah. So now we can see the days earned changes here for Mr. A. It is 17.93 in September. This is September, 17.93. But it was in August, it was only days earned was 16 days. Okay, because of the fraction, uh, that is why it is coming 17.93, because this is 30 days only in September. Okay, so you will get 2.93 excess. So this one day only pending for Mr. A, and this 3.8 days, 6 days for Mr. C. So the accrual amount we will calculate the same way. Yeah, whatever 5,000 into 12 months divided by 365 days into accrual days balance. So at the end of September 30, 2023, we need to accrue this much, 2,237. We need this much of amount in our balance sheet as accrual. This we have to use this amount to pay for the accrual of salary. So let us check whether we have the balance in the accrual or not. This is 2,237.81. Let us check the trial balance of liability of accrued salaries here. Yeah, we have we have a credit balance of 3,257. What is that means? $3,257 we can use to pay the accrued salary. So that means we need only an accrual of 2,237. So here we have an excess accrual. So we need to adjust this account, right? So let us take this balance 3,257 and let us calculate the required revision. So we need to reverse from accrued vacation pay $1,090. Yeah, we required only this much, but we have accrual this much. So we need to reverse 1090. Yeah, okay. Now what we will do to reverse, because this is a credit balance. This account is credit balance. We need to reduce this amount 3,257 by 1090, right? To do that, we need to create another entry, right? Accrual adjustment entry. So these are the accrual adjustment entries required during addition of accrual or during deduction of accrual. These are the two entries required. So addition means we are adding, we are increasing the required accrual amount. So at that time, we will credit accrued vacation pay, right? And debit expense. Whenever we required an addition, increase the accrual amount. So if we want to decrease deduction of the accrual, we need to do the just opposite entry. Yeah. So vacation pay will be credited and accrued vacation pay will be debited. Okay. So in this example, we need to reduce, right? We need to reduce the amount with 1090. So let us do that. Accrued vacation pay debited with 1019. That gives a lot of decimals. That is why. Okay. Now the same amount will be debited also. Because what will happen here now? Let us see the vacation pay expense is credited. So our expense is decreasing and the accrued vacation pay in the liability side of the balance sheet, that is also decreasing by 1019. Let us post this into the trial balance and see how the balance goes. So let us go to liability side of accrued vacation pay in TB. Accrued vacation pay, this account is debited. So we need to debit that with 1090. So we need to debit the accrued vacation pay, right, with a 1019. So here we have entered that entry, and the second effect is in vacation pay total. So let us go to the expense part of the trial balance expenses. So that account actually credited with the 1019. Okay. Now, now let us check the requirement. Our requirement of accrual is 2,237 only as of 30th of September. So our balance sheet must show this amount as the required accrual. So let us, balance sheet means the ledger account of accrued vacation salaries. So let us check whether it is reflecting or not. So this is our accrued salaries, accrued vacation pay account in the liability side of the balance sheet. This balance is 2,238. So with the decimals 2237.81. So that is the same amount we required as accrual as on the cutoff date of September 30, 2023. So these are the treatment of accrual of vacation salaries. Okay. Now at the end of 30th September, our book shows 2,237 of accrual. So whoever asked whether we have enough accrual to pay the salaries of all staff. So if the number forwarded by the HR department of the company, whatever day is taken, and the start date and the salaries, then this much money will be enough for us to meet that requirement. Unless if we wanted to pay something in advance, right? That is, we can treat that one as either advance on salaries, or we can book for each and every employee into their own personal accounts. Here we have discussed actually, uh, we have booked the accrual of all the employees, all the staff into one account called accrued vacation pay, and also the expenses also we have done like this. But if you have a proper HR system, or if you have a proper employee management software, or if you are using an ERP enables you to open separate accounts for employees, we need to book like Mr. A's account, B's account, C's account, and the same treatment, but the amount will be as per their calculation, whatever amounts are here. Okay. So, friends, that's all for now. So just let me know whether you have understood this, and if you have any doubts, as usual, let me know. Let us discuss for more clarifications. Thank you. Thank you very much.